Hey y'all, and welcome to my YouTube channel. A lot of y'all have followed this journey on Instagram for the last several years, and I'm excited to take you at a behind the scenes look at the 14 Acres farm. So we will go on this journey together, take you back to the beginning, the roots of this operation, how it all started, why I was excited about this lifestyle in the first place, and really take you behind the scenes, day to day, my processes for chicken keeping, for adding animals to the farm, for gardening, for breeding for egg color, because that's why a lot of you are here in the first place. So this journey started for my family and I about 9 years ago. We bought this piece of land, quickly decided that it was the perfect spot to start raising some animals. So I started with a small flock of chickens, little pullets, which are little sexed female chicks that we bought at our local feed store. And that is what started this crazy chasing the egg rainbow journey for me. So in that original little flock that we had, I ended up with 3 different egg colors. So this is what really got my wheels turning. You know, why does this chicken lay a green egg? Why does this chicken lay a blue egg? Why does this chicken lay a tan egg? So that is when I dove deep into the research and really educated myself, as I do when I'm interested in something, with egg colors. What are the genetics doing here? What's at play? What are the other options? So that's really how this whole chasing the rainbow started for me. So when we first started cleaning up this property, we found that there were these 2 about 60-foot runs already here. They had housed some sort of livestock through the years. The first goal was to, make these a little more secure and then have some sort of coop to lock the chickens in at night. Now, this is not one of those farms where everything is white and idyllic and gorgeous. I love those accounts, but it's just not me. We thought, what could we use? What could we reuse? What could we repurpose? Well, this was an old, kids play set, playground, slide, playhouse, was literally falling over. Let's use that. Some of the wood's still good. So Paul and our son-in-law Neil reinforced it, put it up on some legs, cut it in half, put it back together, put some roofing on it, secured the openings with hardware cloth. Poof, voila, chicken coop. Built some nest boxes on the end. This, I bet the place that was 20 years old when we found it, and this has been here another 9 years so far. So, you don't have to get fancy. The main thing chickens need is a very safe, secure coop to be locked in at night. So, and this fits the bill just fine. So when my family and I bought this piece of land about 9 years ago, it was not the place that you see today. It was a foreclosure. It was a long process of making it ours. Everything was incredibly overgrown, such a mess, but we just fell in love with the creek, the big trees, the winding driveway. We'll get into the house at another time. Still a work in progress. But so the second we saw this place, we fell in love. Our kids were little at the time. My son Sam, my baby, was just a little 6-year-old at the time. Country boy through and through, even though he had lived in a subdivision all of his long 6 years of life. But the day we saw the property the first time, we get home that evening and he says, Mom, how many acres is it? I told him, it's 14 acres, son. Well, from that point on, for about the 3 months that it took to make this place ours, going back and forth with the bank, if I heard it once a day, I heard it 100 times a day. Lord, give us the 14 acres. Mom, do we know about the 14 acres yet? Did we get the 14 acres? Are the 14 acres ours? I'm telling you, all day, every day, this child wanted to know about the 14 acres. So when the place finally became ours, there was no doubt what the name of the farm was going to be. So my little sweet Sam, who's 15 now, named it the first day we saw it. So that's how we became the 14 acres. So first of all, I want to say thank you. Thank you if you're here. Thank you for following along on Instagram. If you've made it to the end of this first video, thank you. My goal here is to create a space where I can share more of a in-depth, behind-the-scenes kind of look, where we can get into some topics more in depth than really is, fitting for Instagram. So please, y'all, like, subscribe, comment. Hopefully we can really keep this thing going. I hope this can be an area and a place where this community of homesteaders and farmers and newbies and beginners, where they can come for some inspiration, for some information. I'm an information geek. I love knowledge, I love information, and I love sharing the things that I'm excited about. So thank you for being here, and keep coming back for more.